Hey everyone, welcome back to EverQuest Project Quarm. We're here on Listen Up, the level 46 Bard. We're in Timorous Deep, and we are swarm kiting Spirocs. I just initiated a poll from up in the treehouse there, so I'm waiting for our friend to run down the ramp and hopefully bring some buddies with him. Oh yes, here he comes. All right, let's see if we can get a count on these. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's grab this one for number 12. And this might be number 13. Lucky number 13, hopefully. So in my previous video, I mentioned I mainly use two hotkeys for swarm kiting. I have my hotkey number 1 and my hotkey number 2. The only difference, which I did not explain, was my hotkey number 2 swaps out my second cast of Denons for regen. So for cases like this where I took a little bit of damage, I'm not quite at full health, you can see Hymn of Restoration hit there, and then Denons is coming. Alright. After I regen back to full health, I will swap back to using my number 1 Melody to double up on the Denons casts. There we go, wait for Celos to hit, and switch back to our first Melody, which is just pure damage. Looks like we're roughly halfway through the kite. The higher level ones, the Spiroc Provens or Provens, are right around 50% health, and that's usually a good indicator. You can see as I tab target to cycle through some of these, check their health. Looking pretty good. I expect we'll see some die pretty soon. There goes our first couple victims. Our last one here looks like he was the one that joined the pack late, so he's at 30%. It's going to take a minute or two for him to get whittled down. You're probably asking yourself, why am I not putting on weapons and hitting him? The answer to that is my melee skills are horrible considering I've done about 35 levels or so swarm kiting. There we go. Alright, 13 mobs down. That took about 8 or 9 minutes or so. Probably added another minute or so because of that one that joined the pack late. So let's loot up, wait for some respawns, and maybe we'll try another round. Alright, and we are back. We've waited for the Spirocs to respawn. We should have an easy time pulling a large pack. I see a lot of blues on my tracking. Let's see how many we can get. Haven't quite figured it out, but there is one spot where these guys can warp off of the ramp, so they kind of take a little bit of a shortcut in order to get to you. Alright, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grab this guy. Grab this guy and that guy. 2. Alright. Alright, I think that'll be good enough for this kite. I don't want to get too greedy in case there's some other players around. I did leave some up there that I could be tagging, but I'm also not positive on my count of how many mobs we have in our pack, and I don't want a chance going over 15. Let's see if we can count how many that hit. 1. Looks like 12. If anybody knows of an easier way to keep track of how many mobs are chasing you, how many mobs are damaging, I would appreciate it. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear it. I've just been using guessing or attempting to count how many entries in the chat there are for when I hit the pack with one of my songs. The game sound in this area is actually very relaxing. I'm not sure how loud it is for you that are watching out there on YouTube, but just some gentle waves crashing against the shore. Expect we'll start seeing some faction and experience soon. Oh, yep, there's the first one. This proven is getting pretty low on health, so the lower level ones, I imagine, are going to be dying shortly. Chat down. There we go. All right, looks like we got 11 on our death timer window there. So pretty good. I think that's going to be it for this session, guys. I will catch you next time. I appreciate you watching.